Hello, my name is Lucy Greco. I am UC Berkeley's Web Accessibility Evangelist. UC Berkeley strives to make all of its content as accessible as possible to everyone. This means that students with or without disabilities should be able to access content equally and effectively. Today I'm going to show you what it means to have an accessible document for your online courses. I'd like to start by showing you what happens when a blind or visually impaired student tries to access a document that has not been remediated for accessibility. This document was created by scanning it at a photocopier and saving the resulting PDF without any additional work.
Folder view Acrobat Reader DC Accessibility Quick Start Canvas V2 Unremediated.pdf 7 of 9.
That voice you're hearing is my screen reader. A screen reader is a piece of software that lets a blind or visually impaired person access information on a computer screen whenever and wherever and however they need to.
Content preparation progress dialog. Please wait while Accessibility Quick Start Canvas V2 Unremediated.pdf Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. Alert: empty document. This document appears to be empty. It may be a scanned image that needs OCR, or it may be a malformed document.
So what you heard there was a series of beeps telling me that the computer was working, and then the voice said content preparation. It did a little bit of work and then brought up the document. Then you heard something that said alert. This document appears to be empty, but you saw that the document is not empty. You see that there is text in this. This is what happens when you go to the photocopier and just save as PDF. This is just an image of the document. There is no real text for a blind student to interact with. At this point in time, a blind student in your class needs to go to the Disabled Students Program and ask them to remediate the files for them. This can take up to several weeks and may put your student behind in the class. Next, I'd like to show you what it looks like when this document has been remediated.
Edit. Greco Accessibility Quick Start Guide Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. AV Page View Text Frame. Loading Document. Heading Level 1 Page 1 Greco Accessibility Quick Start Guide. Heading Level 2 Accessibility. Accessible means a person with a disability is afforded the opportunity to acquire the same information, engage in the same interactions, and enjoy the same services as a person without a disability in an equally effective and equally integrated manner, with substantially equivalent ease of use. The person with a
So here you noticed when the document opened, it actually read the title of the document, which is the Berkeley Accessibility Quick Start Guide, and then began to read the content. We also heard it say heading level 1, and that was the title, and then heading level 2. A blind student is able to move through a document by going heading by heading. So say the material they have, they only need to read a certain section of. If that section has been marked off with a heading, they can move to it very quickly. Let me demonstrate. I will go to the top of the document.
Heading Level 1 Greco Accessibility Quick Start Guide.
And there you have your heading level 1. I can hit the letter H to move to the next heading.
Accessibility Heading Level 2.
There is the first heading level 2, and that's similar to having in a book chapter 1.1, so forth.
Headings Heading Level 2.
So chapter 1.2 there, another heading level 2.
Overview Heading Level 3.
And there we have a 1.1.1, or in this case it would be 1.2.1, because it's a subheading of that heading level 2.
Best Practices Heading Level 3.
And so on. I can move through the entire document just going by heading, and then if this is what I want to read, I can just tell it to read from here.
Heading Level 1 Greco
I
Accessibility.
moved back to the top of the document. One of the other things a blind student can look for is lists in a document. All I have to do is hit the letter L.
List with 4 items bullet.
And you'll see it told me a list with 4 items. And so now I might want to read those individual items. So I can hit I.
Bullet adhere to the correct order of headings and do not skip heading levels. E.G. Go from an H2 to a bullet. Canvas automatically adds an H1 tag to every page. Content bullet use headings to divide blocks of text into manageable sections.
And so forth. So I can move through the list item by item. I can jump list by list. I can jump heading by heading. This document is a fully structured document. I could also go page by page. How do you do this? How do you make your documents become this kind of document? Well, the simple answer is, if you can, find the document in the library. Our librarians are an excellent resource to help you find any content that we actually have in our library, and they can help you determine if your content is accessible or is not. Secondly, if you have a document that is only available on paper, please use the scanners in the library. These scanners can scan to an accessible Word file or an accessible PDF file with text in it. Please check with the librarians for more information. Lastly, if you have a document that you have created yourself, please create those documents in Microsoft Word and use the Microsoft Word styling tools. There are several resources on campus to help you do this, and you will find links to those in the notes to this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making your content as accessible as possible for all Berkeley students.